Danke an alle, die jetzt gerade dieses Video anschauen. Wir befinden uns gerade in Kopenhagen, genauer gesagt im sagen wir Mikronationalarchiv von Christiania. Und wir sind hier gerade mit einer ganz wichtigen Person von dieser Stadt oder Stadtteil, und das ist Ölle Lücke. Und er hat mir gerade erzählt, das bedeutet Glück auf Dänisch. Genau. Okay, I'm gonna switch to English right now, I guess it's better. Okay. I've been reading a lot of interesting things about Christiania, and every time, like every couple of years, that the government wanted to stop the existence of Christiania, the revolution was kind of a peaceful, artful revolution every time. So, is it still in the presence of the town right now, this kind of fight with art for liberty?
Not in the same way. But on the other hand, you have so many musicians and painters and artistic people in Christiania and connected to Christiania. Not everybody's living there, but connected to Christiania. So it's still a very
you can feel it in the air, I guess. I feel it as well. And so, how did it develop, like the story of Christiania after the 25th birthday, so to say? So after 1996, what happened then in the 2000 decade?
You must understand that Christiania is a very mixed place. You know, we never sort of sorted out people. We want this kind of person, we don't want that kind of person. We got everything. So Christiania is a mix of very idealistic people on the one hand and very sort of criminal and selfish people on the other hand, and sort of the point in Christiania is that make all these very different people act together, live together, and create some sort of communal harmony in all these people.
Which has been working for so many years.
But the problem is that we had this very big hash market all the time, and it's just growing and growing. So since '96, when we actually had finished negotiations with the state, we had some kind of free town legislation. We were allowed to do a lot of things in Christiania that's normally not allowed in Denmark. We could build rather freely. We could instead of paying not taxes, but you know,
kind of contributions.
No, you know, it's 25% you pay when you buy stuff.
Yeah. The VAT.
Yeah. So we were actually able to, with those workshops and stuff in Christiania that were not selling out of Christiania, they could pay those 25% to our common fund in Christiania. Okay. So we had a lot of, and we could decide ourselves who was moving in, who was moving out. We could change the houses rather freely. All this stuff we lost again in 2004. Because the hash market grew so big. And we got a very conservative government, the first conservative government with total majority in parliament for 80 years.
Alright, which makes the situation very difficult now.
So that was a bad situation.
Okay.
So they had this very clear idea, and we can understand them. You know, we can't have all these people having very special rules. And what are they doing? They're having a hash market with a surround of 500 million crowns a year.
Okay.
You know,
right.
You know,
it's gonna be
like 100 million euros a year.
Wow.
on the hash market.
Right.
Actually, Christiania don't benefit from that. Individuals benefit, but we don't take any of that money into our common fund. We have a lot of problems with the hash market. Creates bad situations, violence sometimes. So, but you know what to do. We had to sort of live with that. But that was the reason why the government tried to sort of dissolve Christiania. They made a new law that we should have 30,000 more square meters of housing.
okay.
The state wanted to sell the houses individually, separately, to want to buy them. So the start of this negotiation was really bad. The end of it is that we have bought more or less half of Christiania, the more city-like part of Christiania.
Which is good, because now you can do whatever you want.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I thought.
No. No, we bought half of it, and the rest we are renting from the state.
Okay.
Meaning that before 2011, when we bought Christiania, we were having an annual fund of 18 million crowns.
Okay.
Now it's the double, 36 million crowns.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put it into this fund because we have to pay the banks for the loans for buying.
Of course.
We have to pay the state for the rent.
Yeah.
So actually, we are paying the double for being allowed to do the half.
Mm-hmm.
To put it very, very straight.
Which makes it maybe better to be able to buy it one day, but.
Yeah, but owning this place also means that we are into all the normal rules of Copenhagen.
Mm-hmm.
When we want to change a house, we had to ask the cultural ministry. We had to ask the finance ministry who owns the place. We had to talk with the commune. It's like bum. You have to talk with so many people and so many institutions, and one of them usually says no, right. We don't want that. Why should we do that? So I think we have 40 years as a free city.
Which is amazing.
Really.
And you notice the difference totally. Like here is so much nature and so much freedom. Even I saw 2 pyramids. People bought, they were building pyramids as houses for the energy and so on. And gardens of herbs. Like good, healthy herbs everywhere. I was really positively surprised.
We had 40 years, and now it's like the good thing about this is that we kept Christiania together.
Yes.
So now Christiania is owned by a fund. We have erected a fund, which means actually that nobody is owning Christiania. It's a fund. So Christiania is kept together.
Wow.
And I think that was the victory.
Yeah.
But the problem is that now Christiania has become part of normal economy. Okay. On our last common meetings, we had to discuss how is the rent going up and down in the US? How will the rent influence the rent in Denmark? Should we get a loan from the banks now, or should we wait half a year?
Okay.
So we are into all that kind of thinking.
The process that is not.
Yeah. We have been able to stay outside that. Having some sort of an American Indian reserve outside the normal laws. Now we into it. But anyway, still we have kept Christiania together, and our normal way of decision making in Christiania is sort of preserved.
Mm-hmm. Like this democratic way of.
Yeah. On the other hand, there's so much less to decide.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, the potential decisions will be reduced. But nevertheless, I'm really happy to be witnessing it, meaning that it still exists, still going on. And so to this point, I want to give you the official flag of Bundesrepublik Neustadt.
Oh, thank you.
Which is something that I absolutely had to do.
Thank you.
And feel welcome whenever you want to come down to Dresden, and feel hosted and warmly welcome to see what we have there.
Yeah. And I'll find a flag for you from Christiania.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Just a moment.
Okay, vielen lieben Dank und viel Spaß.